Okay, today we're going to have a small tutorial on how to soundproof your API Grand Slam Magnum deer stand. First thing I did was I took these little tractor pins, whatever you want to call them, and I made me some little foam washers, and these actually came off of one of the little foam koozies. And I just cut them out, basically glued them on there, and that right there kind of keeps it from making that little noise when you go up against it like that. I also added a rubber grommet inside the little triangular part, as you can see right there. All that is a little rubber washer thing that they sell. It's like an insulator. I'm gonna pop it out just to show you. It looks like that. It actually has a little groove in it like that. Now, these are insulators, and you can buy them at Radio Shack. You just kind of find the size that fits the best, and it should just pop right in there, which it did. Now I think I'm also going to serve these things in there using some small twine and like 3 points. Just going to kind of lash it in there, that way it can't come out. If you're going to do that, I would probably suggest going to one with a bigger hole size, if that pin will fly through there without hanging up on it. The next thing that I'm going to do, which I have not done yet, is when I pack this stand, I always pack it with a cable all the way in. Now this thing kind of rattles around a little bit right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a 2-inch section of heat shrink tubing. I have some real thick stuff. It has glue in it. I'm going to probably put 1 to 2 layers of that. I don't want too much where it won't go in the hole, but I just want to tighten up that clearance, that little gap up a little bit. And that's going to help, when I'm walking through the woods, help me be a lot more quieter. So that would be the second thing. As you can see here, I put the little neoprene foam pad on there, and it has a little hole in it for the pin to go through. And you just simply line up your hole in your chain, poke it through. I like to rotate these down, and you simply pull them out, and that thing slides right on there, and that's so quiet. I mean, you don't have all that banging around and all that stuff right there now. So nice quiet pins. And then the last thing is that I soundproofed the bottom of the stand. Now you're seeing this white stuff squirted out everywhere. Well, that's what I did. I used a product called Great Stuff. You can buy it at Home Depot. It's about $5 a can. Make sure you get the one that says Big Gap Filler on it. What I did is this stand is made out of little channels. So these are hollow in here. Now this stand had a real tinny sound when I would set it up, just brushing against the tree with my cleats. It was just really noisy. So what I did was I went ahead and decided to use this foam to kind of help dampen that sound. And I even filled this section up as well. As you can see, I'm going to peel this off. There was a hole right there. I just stuck the needle in there and I pumped it up until it started shooting out everywhere. So it dries in about, where you can work with it in probably 6 to 8 hours. As you can see, I've already shaved these off. Here's my pile of excess right here. You can see we just peeled them right off like that. I used a knife. A fillet knife is probably the best knife for this or whatever, but I just kind of went down it, shaved it off, and peeled it back as I did it. I'll go ahead and try to do this with one hand. but it cuts very easy with just a fairly sharp knife. As you can see, I'm just going to trim it off. Now, if you'd like, you could probably take a little sanding block with maybe some 60 grit sandpaper and just shave that off some more, but I'll clean it up more with a knife, and I'm happy with it. So anyhow, now what we have is, it doesn't have that real tinny sound like it had before. Like, it used to sound more like that. Now, anyhow, I guarantee you it helps a lot. So that's my mission this year, is to be real stealthy in the woods. I've made a number of other mods on my other video for deer stand mods. Check that one out as well. That's it.